Original swings over here on the left. And now the big thing about chipping, what people worry about most is not the ball or the target or the club. It's the interaction with the ground. Because the ball is sitting on the ground, and our instinct, if we're not comfortable hitting the ball, or how we're hitting the ball, we're getting underneath the ball, all this stuff, the ground becomes the problem. And good chippers, they use the ground as a force to help make sure they hit the ball correctly. They use the ground to push off. And so when you're swinging, if we go over to original swing, I guess the backswing's fine here. And as you head to the ball, if we go over here and we watch your front shoulder and your hands, you can see, if you look at it from just a motion standpoint, this shoulder, this thing, you're trying to get underneath and you're trying to scoop it up. There's a scooping feeling. And that could cause the club to hit way behind it or the top of the ball because we're in an upward motion. And the main thing we talked about is once you got the backswing, just be really relaxed here in the backswing, meaning don't feel like you're trying to lift it. Just go to the ball. And here we went down to the ball this way. Now we're on this descending blow instead of this ascending up. We're hitting the ball down. That allows you to hit the ball first and the ground second. See, it's a whole different hit. And your arms can now extend outward. So instead of you pulling up, we're going hit the ball and brush. And now your energy is heading that way. So that was the main thing, is for you to hit the ball and release the club. Hit and release. Not hit and up, which is a lefting. Hit and release the energy. And that becomes your simple pattern of energy, whether you're doing a chip, small version, a little bigger version, or this length of version, they will always be the same. So we also just kind of picturing you're hitting the bag there. So where's the bag? We're going to hit the bag and release energy, let it go. Now once you work on your contact, then we worked about controlling your distances. So the main thing here, this was a good shot, but anytime you worry about the ball, anytime you worry about contact or the ground, your hands are going to tighten up, and they won't. Right here, you're really relaxed, so you just hit and let it go. So you have to work hard and fight to say, look, tell yourself, I'm just going to hit and let it fly. You have quiet hands, means I don't need to do anything in your hands. The tighter they get, the more you try to help makes it worse, because that's what this is tight lifting. Instead of hitting the ground with the confidence that you can hit the ground correctly. And that's hitting the ball first and then the ground second. And that will get you confidence just to release that club. So this is a good drill for you. Hit and release. Now we're going to take this and look a little bit to let's see here. Okay, so let's look at this release. Now the good news about a swing, whether we're hitting this wedge or full swing or chip, how we hit the ball will be the same. So we're going to put a bear right here, and we're going to put you kind of the same spot. So basically, right now, he had a bigger swing here, but you're basically in the same position. Watch as you go down and apply leverage of that ball. That's hitting the bag. So now we end up where? Same exact position. So your hands are in this nice flexion here. There's some extension. There's shaft lean. Your head is staying down. That's your hit. And that's his hit. And now the release is just taking that energy and releasing it. And he's just going to let this thing fly back up too. See how he's releasing the club, he stays down, and then the energy brings him up to his finish, and it brings you up to your finish. And even though you had a smaller swing than he did, how we make contact is still the same with all our clubs. So once we keep getting good at this part, it affects all your swings. So there's your hit, and there's your release. Let's go to the next guy. Let's see, we got Jon Rahm. Now again, completely different looking swing as far as backswing, but through impact, we're going to see what? Some similar things again. We're going to get down to the same spot. Now here, there's this hit. And then there's him letting go. So right here, you can see we'll go back here. We see almost an identical position like the other pro, as we're back here. Great positions here. Get confident that can hit the ground correctly. You need to keep hitting, for the ground is your friend here. You can't avoid the ground. Hit it correctly, like you'll see him hit the ground here too. That's his confidence on, I know he can hit the ground and release that golf club. Hit and release. So get your confidence, keep hitting off the ground. Get your confidence you can hit that same contact point every time.